Ms. Jamila, you give us such an insightful answer there, and there's so much to pick out of that answer and that insight that you give us. But one thing that I do want to talk about is your experience in which you talk about how intermediaries and activists have bridged the role between parents and children. How did they exactly do that? And when we say bridging, what was initially missing that then became a part of a whole picture and became a solution?
So you often have heard a conversation or a comment by teachers that, what do these parents know? They hardly know anything. How can they help their children? So in the normal times, parents were sort of just pushed away because of the fact that teachers felt that really parents are not playing a part. And so there was a huge communication divide between the parents and the teachers. And so when the child came to school or was not understanding, as you know, our children's learning outcome levels are very poor. So the teachers would put the blame on the parents, and the parents would often say the teachers are not giving the attention in an overcrowded classroom. Now, come COVID and this pandemic, it meant that everything has completely had to be reshaped and redrawn. And in that case, as the parents found that now they have to be the mainstay for their child, or at least the warrior for the child, in many cases, the parents cannot possibly follow even what is coming on the teleschool, even though it is so child-friendly, but still many of them are not literate enough. Many of them don't know really how the learning sequence work. So looking for these community activists was one of our biggest strategies. Let's look for people who are in the neighborhoods, who can be found either with a Android so that WhatsApp messages can be given or SMSs can be sent to them. But we had to find these people to come help in bridging that gap between the parent and the child, and the parent and the learning system.